Alright, Shalom. This is Arakar Bama Yashala, the GMS Lanesden. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakwa, Kudash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the occupants around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth of sincerity. Got this quick spiritual hydration, you know what I'm saying? Lord willing, it's edifying to the hope for the elect out there. Alright, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse, I'm going to start at verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." Come on, man. So woe to the world. This is also oikomen. This is to everybody, man. All right. To the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also to these heathen nations, man. All right. It says, "For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands." Come on. So with that being said, you know, woe to the world and all them that dwell in. These things that are coming, these different plays that are coming, all right? These different stages of things to come before the Lord Yahweh Shai makes his return are going to have to happen, all right? And just like I said, one people shall rise up another with swords in their hand. What is that? Racial wars, man. All right, you can see that tension rising and rising, escalating every day as each second go by, every day here in America, man, and also around the world, all right? And it says, verse 16, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Come on, man. So during that time, it ain't gonna be no policeman. It ain't gonna be no help to call on during that time, man. It says it's gonna be sedition among men. People gonna be out there fighting against the government. All right. Why? Because it's basically what's going on. You know, when Republicans are in office, it's war against the people. Democrats war against people across the sea. War against the people here in America, man. All right, so that's why they going sending that heat on us so hard, man. You know, with the government shut down. Why? Because they're trying to push this new world order. They're trying to push this mark of the beast. They're trying to push this chip. All right. Matter of fact, and it says, "Nor princes in the course of their actions shall stand in their power." So yeah, you know, all them laws that y'all, I think it says America has over 20,000 laws. So all that's going to go out the window in that day, man. All right. So you're not going to be thinking about none of that. All right. How you seen the movie The Purge? Every crime is going to be legal in that time. Why? Because you're not going to be regarding what they got to say or what's going on, man. All right. It's going to be survival of the fittest in those times. All right. Verse 17, it says, "A man should desire to go in the city and shall not be able." So you got a lot of people, you know, in the midst of teaching about this. With this martial law, you got a lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, man, I'll leave and go to the middle of nowhere." All right, how you gonna leave when they got this shit on lock, man? You won't be able to leave. You got these different checkpoints set up everywhere. All right, of course you're gonna be trying to revolt, but you know what I'm saying? You can't go against the enemy with their own blessing. With the blessing is the sword, man. All right. So with that being said, you got all these toll bridges being set up, especially here around in Florida. All right, you got all these toll bridges right now. You have to buy a sun pass, man, in order to get through those bridges, through those pathways, all right, those checkpoints. Verse 18, it says, "For because of their pride, the cities shall be destroyed, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." Come on, man. So people are going to be afraid in these days, and there's going to be a lot of death. Why? Because everybody, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans didn't turn back to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so Isaiah 65:12, all right, it says, because roughly paraphrasing, when he called, he did not answer. When he spake, he did not hear. So with that being said, when you didn't, when you rejected your calling from the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to numb you to the sword, man. All right. Where we at? Matter of fact, let me grab a quick precept real quick, and I'm going to wrap it up. All right, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." Come, man. So there's going to be a lot of miseries coming to our people, man, especially the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, why? Because they walked around in great pride. You can't tell them nothing, man. You tell them the truth, they feel like you're trying to be debative or whatnot, man. Feel like you're trying to go over their head. No, but really we're trying to be informal, and trying to inform you, you know what I'm saying, about the truth, you know. All right, but you know, 2/3 of our people not taking that help. All right, they feel like it's always a competition, so that's why they have to be numbered to the sword. Hosea 4:6 said, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." All right, and I'm gonna wrap it up with that. You know, it's self-explanatory. So with that being said, Lord willing, this video was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakwa, Kodash Ma'amath. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth to the city. All right, Shalom.